Hi, my name is Chelsea, and I'm here to show you how to set up Connection Open as a plugin in your Pro Tools session. Let's go. First, we need to make sure our settings are correct, so we're going to go to Setup, Playback Engine, and make sure our hardware buffer size is at 128 samples. Then we're going to start off by making one mono audio track. Let's call that first track Talkback, and that will be your mic. Next, I'm going to input enable that track by clicking the eye and set my input as my microphone, which for me is channel 1 on my Apollo Twin, and then I'll set my output as a bus. I'm going to use bus 11 and 12 just because I have other things labeled on the first set of buses. I'm then going to click on the output and at the bottom click new track. And from there I'm going to create a mono aux track and call that 2CO or 2 connection open. You should now be seeing level on both your talkback track and your 2CO aux track. If you're not, you're going to want to go up to the top, go to Options, and turn off low latency monitoring. And now let's set the output of 2CO or 2 connection open as another set of buses. I'm just going to use bus 1314. Once you set that, you're going to click on that output again and create a new mono aux track. And let's label that track as from CO or from connection open. Now on that from CO track, we're going to go to Inserts and then select the Connection Open plugin, which can be found under Other and then Connection Open. Once you've done that, we need to set an output for this track, and I'm going to use another set of buses, and I'm going to use 1516. Again, we're going to click on that output, go to New Track, and this time we're going to create a mono audio track and call it CO Record, or Connection Open Record. The output of that track is going to be your headphones or your speakers. You're going to want to both record enable and input enable this track so that when we click play, we always hear the talent. We can test this out by opening up the Connection Open plugin, going to Settings, Sounds, and Ringtone, and clicking on that volume button. That should give us level in both from CO and CO record tracks. Now we're going to make one more audio track and call it Keeper. This is what we're going to bring all of the Connection Open records down to. This way it can be played back to the Connection Open talent without any feedback. We're not going to set any input here, and we're going to set our output to our speakers or headphones. Then we're going to create a send on that track, and it should be whatever the input of your 2CO or 2 Connection Open track is. This will send all of the audio on that Keeper track back to Connection Open so they can hear themselves back. I'm going to test this out by recording the Connection Open ringtone on my CO record track and then pulling it down to my Keeper track and playing it back. You can take the send on that Keeper track and copy it to any other track so that you could play back any video audio or ADR beeps. And there you go. Now you've set up Connection Open as a plugin in Pro Tools.